afternoon, good night, wherever you are. My name is Leticia. I love makeup and I always try to be very realistic about my makeup, trying to stay within like budget in a realistic quantity of makeup that I can use, and also trying to get inspired by the makeup. And welcome, if you're first time, if you're coming back, welcome. I hope you have a great time. Today I was thinking that it would be great, like in all this like Black Friday rush, you know, like this consumerism, like it's very enticing. And I was thinking maybe we should like take a step back and try to, you know, use what we have, what we already have, what we used to love once. Maybe now we're not so much into it anymore, and that's why I thought about making this video. It's more about actually trying to do my whole makeup look, trying to use the things that are not the things that I reach for at first. So, you know, that first thing that you always reach for, like, oh, that's the one that I like more and I go for that. That's what I'm not doing. I'm forbid to do that. I have to take my other option when possible, because not everything I have more than one. So that's that. And for the eyeshadow, I've been avoiding for a long time now blue eyeshadows, and I don't know, like, I don't know if it's like, the last times I actually used it, I wasn't happy with it, and I don't know if it's a coloring thing, is it a taste thing. That's why I want to experiment more with the blue. Theoretically, it should look good on me, but I mean, if it's not my taste, I want to figure this out. So I thought today I would do exactly that, a blue eyeshadow look. And come with me, let's try. So first thing, starting with like foundation and primers. I've been using lately the E.L.F putty primer, so I'm not using that one. I'm going back with Rare Beauty illuminating primer again. I still love this thing. It's just, I don't know, I got a new thing. I'm using the new thing because I'm testing it out. The new thing just like start taking over, but there's no real good reason for that. So I'm taking my hair out of my face. And the mattifying primer, also from Rare Beauty, on my T-zones. I also noticed something about this process, is that the way I was organizing my makeup was not satisfactory. The way I was organizing my makeup wasn't good enough, because it wasn't allowing me to actually like see everything to be able to choose. So I was kind of avoiding products because they were like kind of, you know, hard to access. So I changed my organization here completely, and I'm really happy with it. And something that I also want to share is that I almost bought organization, like, you know, this like little acrylic organizers that people make it specifically for my makeup. I almost bought those. I think Refer ones, because I was looking into their brushes. I really want to try Refer brushes, and they have a set of like very cool actually acrylic organizers. They have like magnets that that make them stay together, and that's super cool. But then I was like, you know what, I don't need it. Let's see if I can work with what I need, what I already have, because I felt like bad about buying more acrylic organizers. Like, I bought them in the past, I left them in Brazil, and in the end I wasn't even using them. I gave them away. So I was like, why am I gonna do this again? First of all, I think it's much more charming to have like all these like different like little ceramic pots and like antique things. And second, like, I already had this before. I was like, I don't know, let's try to organize. And because my vanity before had a drawer, and I bought acrylic organizers for the drawers, you know, like those that you can use for like almost everything. They're kind of flexible, you can organize them the way you want. They have different sizes. I was like, what if I use those on my trays? So I'm gonna put a picture so you guys can see. I insert a video, but it's like, it's not an obvious like organization look, but it allows me to see everything and just to have like very quick access. So I love it, and I'm definitely not buying anything else for this, at least not yet. The only thing I didn't solve was my palettes, because of the organizer I have to leave them like up like this. It doesn't fit all of them, and I have to figure that out, but I might as well just like get another antique one or something, like a used one, something like that, like a napkin holder, you know. It fits perfectly. So okay, primer, set, foundation. So I've been using the MAC Face and Body all the time, or the Cosmos concealer. So now I'm going to go back to the Rare Beauty one. That's the Rare Beauty one. My color is 190W, if you don't remember, if you didn't see before. So I don't like applying this foundation with their brush. I love the brush for other things. For this foundation, I like the dual fiber because it makes it lighter. Otherwise, I think like it just looks too heavy on me, and it's not a look that it just looks too heavy on me, and it's not a look that I particularly like with this foundation. So we just buff it in. I don't know if you can see, but it's like, it makes it really light coverage, which is more comfortable for me. So instead of going with the Cosas, because that would be my default, I'm going with the Tarte Shape Tape. Oh no, I totally forgot that my eye is gonna be dark. I should have done it before. That's fine. What can I do now, right? So I'm gonna set under my eyes because of the fallout, because I'm gonna use like a dark blue eyeshadow. I have one powder. I mean, I have another powder technically, but it's not open. It's like a little sample, so I'm being generous because I really don't want the eyeshadow to stick to my under eyes because it's blue. It's the color of my under eye circle, so blue and purple. And now we're going in with the eyeshadow, then I come back and finish the rest of the face because I might have to, you know, fix something. So one of the things that I still love so much but I haven't been using a lot is this Club Nebula palette. And we have beautiful blues. We have beautiful blues here. I didn't remember, so I'm going in with this in the inner corner and then this in the inner corner, and this is a beautiful, like, it's like glittery. It's not really, it's more like a topper. It's beautiful. And maybe I will use this one from the Pat McGrath. It's the only blue here in the palette. Those are the only blues I have, so sorry. Before I forget, I want to test. I have a primer, a new primer. It's the E.L.F. Putty Primer in cream, and I think that's gonna be a very good test because it's gonna be intense eyeshadow. So let's see. Oh, it's really solid. I have to warm it up. Wow, it's really, really waxy and solid. Okay. It's very good for me because it's like the color of my skin. So it actually just covers up everything. It kind of tugs a little bit because it's very waxy and solid. It's not like melting like the primer for the face. But I mean, if it works, it works. If it works, it works, right? Let's see. I mean, it tugs a little bit. If you have sensitive skin like I do, it's kind of, but let's see how it works. So I'm going in the corner with Void, slowly. I'm just patting with the pencil brush. See, it's already falling. Ah, it's already everywhere. So far, I look like I'm crazy. Going in with my longer pencil brush, just blending. So I didn't take any more product. I'm just blending. So some product is picking up, but it's just blending because I already darkened it enough for me. We can go back after to darken it more, but I rather do it slowly. Yeah, I can totally feel the primer, like it tugs a little bit. So one thing is like I'm trying not to go too deep close to the inner corner because this is a very dark color, but also like if you make a mistake or make something that you don't want in one side, you should make it in the other because it will look different if you don't. Now I just cleaned it up a little bit and I'm going in with Naru, which is like a beige, cold beige transition color, just to help me blend this into my crease. Now I'm going in with a flat brush just to put it, lay the light color, 7 of 9, that's the name of the shade. It's almost like a seafoam blue, but it's still a blue. So I'm just tapping and depositing. Also taking care to come close to the eyelashes and not leave it blank. Because in my case I don't have, like, I don't do thick eyeliners, so if I leave it blank, it's gonna stay blank. The colors mixed already look beautiful. So I'm coming in with a clean blending brush. This is the MAC 217, yes. And then just like with a lot of patience, just blending. Trying to make it look more seamless, right? All the colors blended together. So I'm just trying to clean here just so I can blend later. So let's do this now. Okay, I just cleaned a little bit of the fallout here just so I can blend it and make it look better here, more natural. Otherwise I would clean after and then I would have to blend it again. Then, because my inner corner now is very light because of the blending, I'm going in with the pencil again to deepen up a little bit more. See, it's very different. Now I can go back to blending. So before putting the topper, I'm going to do the lower lash. For that I'll have to clean this. Okay, so I'm going first with Naru just to do a base for the blue. Okay, now I'm going with Void. I'm trying to get those two parts of my eyes, like the outer corner and the lower lashes together, just to give it like a definition here, a design. When going in with like such dark eyeshadows, even more like in the lower lash, mistakes are gonna happen. Go slowly. That's normal, but go slowly. It'll make your life easier. Now I'm going in with 7 of 9, the lightest blue. Just doing a transition here in the lower lash. So the dark blue just doesn't just end there. It's looking pretty cool, I think. I think like I will do a little more blending, but the topper, the eyeshadow topper is gonna make a huge difference because it will like lighten up the center here. So I'm going in lots of times, changing brushing, blending, just trying to make the design more similar on both sides, and basically that's the trick, I think. If you're working with like such like dark eyeshadows, you have to have patience. You have to do small iterations and go in or back and clean it up and do all of the jazz, because it will not, like, it is hard, and it's, if you don't have practice, it's not gonna look the best. Like, this is not like my best eye, but I'm trying to play with it and experience with it. And if you like it and you get practice and you keep doing it, it's gonna look better. But now I really want to go with the topper, so I'm going in with Astro, and I'm just gonna tap. This is not gonna go in my inner corner. This is gonna be in the center and a little bit in the outer, just to blend a little. But I like going a little higher because I have hooded eyes, otherwise you won't be able to see, so I get a little high with this. Well, look at the difference. So cool. The other side. But I don't want to cover the outer corner because that's supposed to be darker. For my inner corner, I think I'm gonna use Nova, also from the Kaleidos. So I think I'm not gonna use Pat McGrath today. Nova. It's white with this blue purple shift. I think it's gonna look perfect here. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I'm going in with the concealer just to like clean this up under. If you have any fallout, you should clean first as much as you can, or with a brush or with a tool like this, like a cloth or something. Then you come back. Keep in mind, you usually don't need a lot of product to clean this kind of thing. Going in with like a dual fiber but small precise brush. That's why I don't like using blue eyeshadow, because it falls everywhere. But it's cute, but it's just, it's difficult. So I'm gonna finish my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So honestly, I do remember why I don't like blue eyeshadow. I guess you could say it's flattering. Sure. It's just, it's all over. I feel like the blue eyeshadow, because it's so contrasting with my, well, most people's face colors. Like when you fall out, you see, and it gets all over your fingers. Like, it does have to do with the eyeshadow too, but I feel like I did all the looks with this palette and I didn't get as frustrated. So I do think it's like the blue, when the blue falls out here, it's just like I have big raccoon eyes. So it's, I don't know. It is pretty, I like it, but maybe it's just not for me. Maybe it's just not for me, and that's fine. I don't regret trying, but it's interesting. I will certainly try more colorful looks. I'm very inspired for that. So let's see if I feel like that for other looks too. So that's something I'll have to keep like checking. Now I'm gonna finish the blush and all that. So it's been a while. I haven't gone in with Burt's Bee Toasted Cinnamon. So let's do it. Should look good with blue. Let's see. It's alright, orangey. And wow, it picks up so much product. I have to be so careful. Oh boy. This might not be my favorite makeup day ever. I have like cat hair all over me. One thing that I will say is that this blush from Burt's Bees, I don't know if all colors, but it has like a pearl sense that it's almost matte, but it's just flattering. It's just enough to be a little blurry and luminous, but in a very flattering way. Like, you know, when you use like something that is more glittery on your cheeks and then you can only see the glitter and the texture. This doesn't do that. It just makes it pretty. It's really awesome. I honestly, I almost wish I had another color because it's a little bit too orangey for me. I feel like I'm almost pulling it off, but I have to use the smallest quantity to be able to, you know, wear this. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, look, it's all blue. It's all blue. And I've already fixed this. It's just like it keeps falling. I don't know. I don't know. Here we go again. I'm gonna use all my Shape Tape concealer, just trying to cover the blues. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to adjust to clean up the shadows. Hopefully. It might be too much, but I wanna try. It's been a while I haven't used the Quo blush, the Featherlight cream blush, and I love this. So, might be too orangey, but because I have the blue eyes, I think it's gonna contrast in a nice way. I think that this is the right time. Wow. The headband really messed up my bangs. It's good that it actually makes it look a little pinker, while the other one was looking very orangey. Balances it a little bit. Is this my favorite look ever? No. But it's cute. It's cute. So I'm going with the highlighter, the Dandelion from Benefit. I use the brush that comes because I think it actually has a pretty good like format for my face. So I just pick up the product like this. I think it's a very natural blush highlighter. I still love it. I totally do. The one highlighter that I can't use, and don't get me wrong, I love it, is this Quo Beauty Supernova Crush Diamond in pure diamond dust. It's beautiful, but it's just so impactful. Look at this. I can barely show it. It's beautiful, but for me, it's more like an eyeshadow. I will use a little bit. It's like wet look. You know what? I think that maybe the problem is that I was trying to apply this with a brush and all my brushes are too big for my face. So it will get everywhere and it will get too overpowering. Like on my face, it would be just like everything was too much. But with the finger, I actually like it a lot because it looks wet, but it's just very like focused on that area. Like if it's too much, it needs to be more focused for me because I have a lot of texture too. So if it starts coming down, it just looks weird. My face is too small. I need small brushes. And I noticed this even like standard makeup brushes that people rave about, they like cover my whole face. So it's like, for example, this is the Sky Fluff from Phytosurgeons. This is for a blush. It covers like half of my face. Like I can't really like. I can't like in me. It doesn't look good. Anyways, I like this more than I thought I would. Surprisingly. And for the lips, I'm gonna use the Quo Beauty small ones that I have that I never use. I always forget I have it. Honestly, I don't know if I like the texture. I was trying to think about that. I think it's too creamy and sticky. I don't like it when I apply them. This is the old formula though, so they might have changed. Hopefully they did. I don't know, they just no, like, it looks pretty, it's just I don't like applying this. I love the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle. That's what I would go to. And I bought this, I think it's a L'Oreal, yeah, Color Rich Shine in 900, which is glossy fawn, and I love it. I bought it like literally yesterday, and I already love it. I think I saw it in Angelica's video. I think she recommended this, and she's completely right. So I can see the difference. Like, this is kind of too creamy, almost sticky lipstick. Like, why would someone do a sticky lipstick? I just I don't like my mouth. And when I apply something like this, it just like smooths it out. It's almost like an oil. It's so nice. So it's like, it's a huge difference. I can feel it. Anyways, well, I suppose instead of using my spray from Rare Beauty, I could try this Fix Plus Magic Radiance that I have. It's sample size. Never tried this before. Going out of my comfort zone. I mean, could be worse. For like products that I'm not very comfortable with and I don't like as much anymore. Like, I still like them. I just don't, it's not my go-to anymore. They were my go-to, they are not anymore. So I think they actually, like, I actually like the cheeks so much, and I thought I would hate it. I love it. Like, I like the eyes. The eyes are okay. Like, I love the toppers in the eyes. I just, like, it frustrates me. Like, this part of my eyes, like, I can't. Like, this type of makeup on me, it just looks like I don't have the correct shape of my eyes yet nailed down, like, to make this kind of eyeshadow. I'll keep practicing, but it might be that too. I don't know if it's just the blue. I think the blue did make it worse though. I love blue though. I really love blue. Like, you can see my walls are blue. I don't know why I don't like this. I mean, why I don't like the blues eyeshadows. And that's been going on since I started to apply makeup. That's very weird. Who knows? Okay, so let me try to make my hair look better, because I just got out of the shower, so it was drying down. I try not to mess with my hair if it's drying down. Yeah, this is the finished look with products that are not my go-tos, but they were once. I should really come up with a better name for this, but you get the drift. I like it. So give me some comments. Tell me, do you like this? Do you think it's flattering? Do you think I did something wrong? Do we want to see me trying something else? I'm coming up with like a new kind of series, like of Get Ready with me, but it's more like a Get Inspired with me, where we try different things with the makeup we already have, because I think that we really need this. Like, we have already too many people talking about new things, and those are great, but it's good to like just be able to love the things you already have and be inspired by them, and not just throw them away every time you get something new. Not sustainable. And that's it. Just let me know your opinions, like if you have any ideas or something that you want to see. Like, subscribe, all the jazz, whatever you want. If you don't want it, it's okay too. And see you later.